What's going on, Pisces? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having the greatest week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just the greatest, Pisces, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Alright, Pisces, so it's your weekly download. And with this spread, whenever this video happens to find you, or you happen to come across this video, Pisces, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Pisces, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just wonderful energy all around here, Pisces. Actually, it's quite wonderful energy, Pisces, for at least for the next probably couple of weeks here, because you got a lot of, depending on where your Pisces placements are at, you got all the personal planets, Mercury, Mars, and Venus forming sextiles with your sign, so that's fantastic. Taking your dreams there, Pisces, giving them form, start manifesting. It's a powerful time for awareness. But Pisces, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we'll get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Nice. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, thank you, spirits, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching their Pisces. Very fantastic, a very supportive group as well. I think you would really enjoy them. They really bring some great energy, some great perspectives. There's also a link for an astrologer that I like watching, and also there's some links for some podcasts, which I've been really just eating that up there, Pisces. That's really been feeding my Gemini moon there. And some apps that I like working with as well. They're Pisces. That description box is just full of goodies for you, so definitely check that out. Maybe they can help let me just say what your card is here, Pisces. I thought I had something clever for this. You have the Frog Spirit card here, which is the renewal card. And I like this too. I forgot which other sign got this, but this is the 20th card here, which is giving the Judgment card energy. But what I feel with this, Pisces, is almost more so like a renewal of maybe something that you've been working on. I feel like this is something that's asking you to revisit something. Something like maybe there was maybe like a project that you've been wanting to work on that you've maybe put to the side. It doesn't have to be anything super big. Maybe this is like revisiting a painting that you started that you want to work on. Maybe there's a song that you've been doing. Maybe you've been wanting to maybe have this old car that you've been trying to restore. But I feel like this energy is almost like doing some things that can kind of help renew the soul in a sense. Do some things that you've been maybe putting off, that you haven't said, like you haven't been able to have time for, maybe because of work, maybe because of whatever this is. You know, we kind of let the stressors of life kind of take over there. And now I feel like this is a time for you to kind of slow down a little bit and just, pick something back up, that you've been wanting to start. And who knows there, Pisces, this may, talking about the Judgment card energy, this could lead to this energy of something reviving in you in a sense. You feeling this, I'm getting this like reinvigorated type of energy there. I feel you just like really kind of getting into the flow of something that you can just do for hours, and it really just kind of feeds that creative spark of you, because you're in an energy where, especially with Saturn traveling through your time, Saturn's taking that nebulous type of energy that you have and allowing you to give that more structure, give it form. And even like I was saying, not only is Saturn traveling through your sign, sign, but you also have all the personal planets, which affect us more directly there, Pisces, where we feel on a more personal level. They are giving you in this Capricorn energy who rules over, or who is ruled by Saturn, who is in your sign. So it's like there's this really great collaborative energy I feel that's happening right now too. All of these energies, well, Mars and Neptune would have already been had their lovely conversation with Saturn, but Venus, the sign that is exalted, the planet that's exalted in your sign, is getting ready to come through that way too, and her and Saturn are getting ready to have this lovely conversation. So yeah, really kind of explore whatever this is there, Pisces, that's maybe been wanting your attention, that you've been that's been in like the back of your mind. But let's get some tarot on this and get some details with this, Pisces. Alright, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, love that. Oh, I love when spirits do that. So you have them bones, Pisces, which is the Judgment card, Pluto. So with that, the Six of Baskets and the Mother of Knives in reverse. And then your energy for me, the Father of Baskets, and the Six of Coins here, Pisces. And let's talk about them bones. Because I feel with this energy here that there's something I feel like that is coming up from you there, Pisces. And it's very interesting, I feel like, with them bones and the Six of Baskets being here, that there is this past energy that I feel like is trying to get your attention, that's really wanting you to, because I feel like, look at all this luck that's in this Six of Coins. I really like this card. It's got this lucky $2 bill. He's got a shamrock ring. I don't know what the hell this ring is, but he's got this lucky number 7 here. What is that? It's fine, Pisces. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Your dreams, you manifesting. And I feel it's something that I feel like, with this energy that may be coming up, there may be this uncertainty as to why maybe you've been feeling this energy coming up. Maybe you've been seeing different synchronicities. Maybe there have been like these maybe billboards that have been alluding to, like, let's say this is like an art project, for example. Maybe you've seen like a billboard like, come join the art class here. Or maybe you hear someone talking about like, oh my goodness, I just came from this amazing art class, or I just came from this amazing this and that. We did like this wine and painting night. Just like little things like that. And I feel like it's paying attention to those signs. We may not know what they mean, but I feel like it's warranting this exploration, because I feel like it's something that is trying to feed the soul with the Father of Baskets here. And whatever this is, and I just feel like this, and again, this doesn't have to be where this is like super life-changing. Could it be with them bones being here? Possibly, Pisces. It could be something like the catalyst for something maybe bigger down the line, but it's just starting off small here. It's just asking you to just put a little energy into that and see how that gives it back to you, because the Six of Coins can be this card of reciprocity. And I feel like, maybe we've been balancing our time, and I feel like it's like kind of like examining our routine as well. Where have we been pouring our energies into, and where we can maybe kind of lighten up a little bit and get back to maybe starting. Maybe you've been wanting to do like a new workout routine, or maybe just even wanted to get into like walking, or maybe lifting, maybe wanting to lift a certain amount of weight, or maybe change up how you're incorporating more healthy foods in your diet, or whatever this is. But I feel like it's like these little things that I feel like just kind of rejuvenate the soul in a sense there, Pisces. So if you're getting these thoughts, and or just even, I even feel like the Mother of Knives here is feeling just this sense of kind of like, almost like has her head in the clouds in a sense, or kind of lost in this fog, or something along those lines. And I feel like this thing, exploring this stuff, could bring back this sense of clarity in a sense. And Pisces, maybe this could even be too, because I feel like there's something maybe we've been with the Six of Baskets been kind of holding in there, and we've just been afraid to explore that. Maybe share this idea. Maybe if you've been wanting to do like a ceramics class, for example, and we just don't want to do it by ourselves, maybe talk with us about someone or just like, Pisces, I'll go with you. Who knows what this may look like, but I feel this is a time for exploration there, Pisces, for something new, something exciting, and see where that takes you. I like this, Pisces. Very lovely start there. Let's get another oracle on this. Alright, Pisces. Thank you, spirits. Alright, so you have the Enchanted Fern Grotto here, which is a card of refuge. And I feel this energy is kind of like asking yourself, where do you seek refuge? Because it's interesting. This is the 16th card, which is the Tower energy, Mars energy. And I feel that there is this energy of just kind of like asking, like, where do you go when things maybe feel a little rocky there, or when you may not be feeling quite in the groove, or where you may, feel like, again, like your head's in some sort of bog here. And it's almost like giving me this energy of like, because Pisces energy can deal with that energy of escapism, possibly, just like wanting to just kind of disappear, just kind of shrink themselves, and I feel sometimes like it's like asking yourself, is the thing that you're finding refuge in really giving you that sense of renewal? Is it really kind of feeding the soul, or is it giving you that just sort of like short-term fix, that just sort of like quick dopamine fix? Maybe we're just kind of scrolling on social media, or maybe we're even possibly indulging in some sort of escapism in like substances, or maybe this is in food, maybe this is in people. But I feel if we've noticed that the things that we've been maybe seeking refuge in has been like hindering our growth in a sense, or it's like, the Judgment card, Pluto energy, brings things up that are hidden from us to our attention. And I feel like this is like something that we may have been ignoring, possibly. And I feel like it's like understanding, instead of running from this thing, and like, as it makes sense, at Pisces, and I never feel like we want to force something, but I do feel like it helps just at least getting eyes on the fact that we are doing this, that we are making this conscious decision to not face something. This could be a past way of operating, even when I'm thinking with the Six of Baskets there. And that's interesting too, because that's the sun in Scorpio, which Pluto rules over Scorpio. But so I feel like this is kind of like getting down to just to where and why we seek refuge, and then maybe we can shift that towards this thing that I was talking about, that we've been maybe renewing ourselves, maybe doing this more into art, or maybe into dance, or into music, just different expressions there, Pisces. But let me get some tarot on this. Oh, wifey's here. I feel like there's been a lot of that going around here, Mark. The Queen of Cups, or Mother of Baskets here. Thank you, spirits. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. So you have let's see what's going on, Pisces. So you have the Mother of Baskets, the Eight of Coins, and Father Sims in reverse, which is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. And then you have the Nine of Baskets and the Five of Baskets upright here. 21%. So the Mother of Baskets. I feel the Mother of Baskets, in a lower expression, she can, and she can feel like the world is against her, is what I'm kind of feeling like here, Pisces. Or that she can let her emotions overwhelm her in a sense, and let things really kind of throw her out of balance. Especially with things that really kind of oppose her, or that that she doesn't really want to, because the Five of Baskets can be this energy of emotional upheaval, can be a lot of just intense energies, maybe feeling disappointed about something, but really just like a heightened sense of emotions, and where we could even potentially get into a reactive energy, or maybe even get a touch aggressive, even because this is Mars in Scorpio. And I just feel that there's something here as far as like how we're going about a routine, possibly with the Eight of Coins, that again I feel like is needing some evaluation here, because Eight of Coins, Sun and Virgo, looking at how things made, the things that we seek refuge in, how do they affect our health, how do we affect how we operate in our day-to-day, maybe even how that bleeds into our jobs, even possibly it affects our performance. Like those are all just thinking about some of the things that are just kind of Virgo energies there. But who's your opposite sign? But I feel like it's like, again, finding just like these sort of healthier ways to seek refuge there, to shift the energies into this higher vibration, paying attention to, because the Nine of Baskets can be this energy of kind of like being a magnet and being mindful of what you attract. This is your ruler, Jupiter, in Pisces. And Jupiter is one that, where he is an abundant sign, you have to be mindful about where, because at a lower expression, Jupiter, he just gives, and if we're operating in that vibration, he doesn't discriminate. He's just going to keep giving more of that, and we may be telling ourselves that this is making us feel good, but it's just like, again, I feel like it's being sort of like short-sighted with this feel good energy. It's almost just like we're used to the goodness being fleeting, if that makes sense. Now we've just kind of gotten comfortable in that energy, and now this refuge card, which is bringing that Mars energy, that Tower energy, is asking you, what can we change about this? How can we shift the vibration, in the sense so that we can get to this sense of emotional maturity here with the Father of Baskets here, this emotional wisdom, and really kind of understanding how we feel. Because Pisces, you are a sensitive sign, very similar to, because the Mother of Baskets is Cancer for me, and Cancer is a very sensitive sign. But I feel like sensitivity doesn't have to be weakness. It invites us to be more receptive to these energies, in that we can feel things on such, and because my sun signs in Cancer, where where we learn how these, when we become more receptive to how sensitive we are to the energies, we can work with them better, as opposed to avoiding them and letting them take this power over us, in a sense, and giving over our sense of authority and losing our autonomy, as opposed to learning more kind of healthier ways to cope with these things there, Pisces. So I'm with it. And after Father Sims, the Temperance card is the Devil. And the Devil has a very interesting way of putting stuff in our face and showing us where it is that we need to grow, and we'll keep bringing these things in. Because here's the thing, even though if we work on this stuff, sometimes those devils will pop up again in different ways, and it's just him showing like, hey, are we good? I know you said you got this, but what about in this instance here? Okay, that's great. And then maybe what about in this instance here? But I feel like the more that we work on it, the less that he comes a knocking, and he doesn't try as hard, because it's like, it's like Saturn energy, the ruler of Capricorn, the Devil. It's like, okay, I see you putting in the work, I'm gonna back off. Here's the reward for that, growth. Now we're getting into this healing process here. So I dig it, Pisces. Alright, let's get your last oracle card. Alright, Pisces. Spirits. Last card here. Ooh, look at you, Pisces. So you have the Unicorn card here, which is the card of purity. And I feel with this energy, Pisces, it's like where have we noticed things have maybe gotten a little tainted, possibly. You know, I feel like it's, again, this could be the things that we're seeking renew or seeking refuge in, but I feel like something is needing this mother of baskets energy, that's needing this care, this love, this not even just this care and this love, but this compassion too. Because I feel sometimes that we can look at maybe our, you know, when we're looking at our more sort of like things that we need to work on, we can look at them as these energies of, we can start to hate them a little bit. And I feel like when you really think about that, that's, you're hating a part of yourself. And it's not to say that that lower, you know, when you're dipping into that side of you defines you, but when we hate that, then we've turned that thing into an enemy, and then we've inherently kind of, or not inherently, but we've given that thing some power. Like, for example, all throughout my kind of like early teens into my 20s, and you know, addiction has been something that has been just it's the devil and I go back. let's put it that way. And when I don't look at that side, because I did used to look at myself with a certain very kind of self-deprecating type of energy. And like I was talking about with Jupiter, my Jupiter is in the first house, it's conjunct my ascendant. And when I'm not in a low, or when I'm in a low energy, like it shows. Like it's, I could have all the stuff around me, but it doesn't, I didn't appreciate any of that. And there were times I was very, very lucky, you know, when I think about it in hindsight. But I don't hate that person that I was. I've actually kind of learned to, because I learned a lot from him. You know, he was like, and it's like the mother of baskets. She's the type that appreciates all of her experiences because they've made her the compassionate person that she is today, because she learned to meet herself on a very deep level, to understand the motivations behind why she was acting the way that she was, and maybe an expression that she wasn't so proud of. But now she can look at that person and just be like, okay, I could see where you were hurting, and now I'm giving you that space. What is it that you need from me? What can I do to help assuage this, so that we can start working on this thing together, as opposed to working against each other, you know? And because like that part, I can't get rid of that part. It will always be there. But now I can look at that as an ally, and now that person doesn't react as nearly as much as they used to. You know, it doesn't have that power over me. Do we still have times where gets a little tricky? Absolutely. But now the windows are smaller. Things get faster, you know, and that's where it is. It doesn't, I feel like, ever completely go away, but you recognize where it's just like, oh, kind of dipping back a little bit. What can I do? What do I need to take care of? What is going on in my life that is causing this person to act out again? That's causing to, like, to get that attention there. And I feel like it really just changes the whole conversation that you have internally there, Pisces. And then you go to where your refuge, where you see refuge does come with a more kind of pure type of energy there. So, but let me get some tarot there, Pisces, and get the last little bit there. Because I feel Pluto is a reminder that we all have those kind of dark ambassadors in us, but they, again, can become very powerful allies when we just give them that space and allow them to heal. But look at all these mothers here. Thank you, spirits. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. There's been a lot of that too. They've been coming out in a trio here. Not these three in particular. No, actually, yeah, these three. But you have the Mother of Coins, especially the Mother of Coins and Baskets. You have the Mother of Coins, the Seven of Coins, and the Daughter of Baskets upright. And then you have the Seven of Baskets in reverse there, Pisces. And let's switch back over. Because the Seven of Baskets, Pisces, for me, that's a prelude to a devil moment, especially when we get in reverse there. Yeah, I feel like it's just like kind of asking, where's your head at? You know, where do we go? What when we, especially I feel like when we're dealing with these sort of like, I almost feel like these like, because there's a childlike quality to the Daughter of Baskets, because they're not all the daughters, because they're the pages in this deck. And I feel like when that inner child is feeling like, when it's kind of acting out a little bit, you know, it's just like, where do our heads go when this happens? You know, like what's our like instinctual response? You know, I feel like that, and then again, it's like asking. I feel the Daughter of Baskets being upright, it's like kind of learning to understand this emotion. I like how you're going from the daughter to the queen to the father, or to the mother to the father. And it's like when these feelings come up, Daughter of Baskets, you know, it's like, is the thing that we're doing, the thing that we're investing in, these Seven of Coins, is this yielding the response that we want? You know, or are there some other resources here with the Mother of Coins that we can check out? You know, that we can maybe start getting into this practice, learning different tools, different ways to find this sense of comfort there. And I even feel with the Mother of Coins here, Pisces, that it's just like, even like, it's like once you even start to get this understanding, then you can pass these tools along to others as well. You know, as you notice things pop up, it's just like, hey, some things that work for me when I feel this way is, you know, maybe I try this, or maybe I go to bed, maybe put a little lavender by my pillow, maybe it's cuddling up with my, you know, with my little pets there, and, you know, just finding this sense. But it's like these energies with the Mother of Coins, it's like, how do we quiet, not necessarily quiet, but I almost feel like it's getting yourself in. How do we create this safe space within so that it can almost like reflect outside of ourselves? Because I feel this because this Mother of Coins is so at peace, so is everything, so is her environment as well. It's not like looking to the environment to find this peace. It's the opposite. It's finding this within, and then as so within, so is without there, Pisces. So I like that, Pisces. I think I'm going to leave that there. So if anything resonated with you, Pisces, or if you like that, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Pisces, because I do feel like that you did get a lot of, you know, you got all of Scorpio's minor arcanas coming through there, the 6, 7, and, or excuse me, the 5, 6, and 7 of Baskets, plus their ruler Pluto. So I feel something is trying to come up there, Pisces, and you know someone who's been kind of dealing with some things, and yeah, just like having some, you know, some sort of like there's something deep down that I feel like is trying to come up to the surface there. Share this, Pisces. Maybe share these tools about, as far as like how you've learned to process these things. And then subscribe there, you Mother of Baskets. Hit that bell button to get notified out of these videos each week. And speaking of Cancer and energy, Mother of Baskets Cancer for me. If you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, come on over to the charity then, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and I do tarot cards based on what sign she's in, what phase she's in, and it's a great old time there, Pisces. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Pisces. And you got the Three of Sticks here. And I feel with this Three of Sticks here, Pisces, it's just like as we start to work on these things, you know, whatever this renewal thing, you know, this like hobby that we were picking back up, or this thing that we may have put on the maybe shelf that we're picking back up, or, and just like doing this sort of just like general exploration and kind of understanding of, and it's like almost like we're kind of like, almost like cleaning up house in a sense. Then I feel like that more doors start to open up for you with the three of sticks. We get more excited about what life has to offer, the opportunities that are there that we can avail ourselves of there. Because even like the Seven of Baskets being in reverse, I feel like right now with where we're at, we may not be able to see all the abundance that is around us. But again, as we work on it, then it's just like, you know, all these doors start opening up, and then we start getting these ideas, and then we want to start manifesting. So, but let me get your other oracle card here, Pisces, so I can get you out of here. Ooh, look at this, Pisces. I love it. We're basically talking about this. So you have the Dawn of Discovery card here, Pisces. And this is a card of every sunrise heralds a new adventure. Embrace the journey of self-discovery. And absolutely, Pisces, I feel every day is an invitation to learn something new about yourself. You know, it's a reminder that this journey does have so much to offer. And that's exciting. You know, growth doesn't have to be something where it's like this whole daunting process, you know, because it's going to happen regardless. You know, there's always going to be something to work on. You know, Father Sim, Sagittarius energy, some way that we can grow, some way that we can get back, establish this sense of balance. But, you know, your soul chose to be in this realm for a reason. You know, there was something that we needed to expand on a little bit, and I feel like it's not just looking to get to the finish line there and just, I just want to be healed. It's, you know, that's going to be, we're probably never going to be completely healed on this journey there, Pisces, but bet we're going to do a lot of work towards it, and we're going to come out better. I feel like the goal is to leave this journey better and have raised the vibration and have brought this sense of purity and really lived your authentic self than when you started there, Pisces. It's just all about growth, and you're letting that invigorate you and get you pumped. So I'm gonna leave that there, Pisces. But you stay safe out there with these changes and where you find refuge there, Pisces. And yeah, just be mindful of that there, Pisces. I feel like too, you know, with that purity, try not to, because I'm getting kind of like Virgo vibes coming from that, where it's like, you know, wanting to everything to be perfect, you know, needing to have this perfect experience, afraid of making mistakes or having flaws. We're gonna make mistakes too, Pisces. It just happens, but it's just like, what do we learn from that? So, and raise your vibration through the roof. Mother basket, self-care, all the way, you know. And I will catch you there, Pisces, on the next one. Later.